Bonani and welcome to Wisdom X Magaziwe. Imina ke ingane yamakhehla amadala, amakhehla amakhulu, amakhehla amahle. If you're watching for the first time, siyakwamukela. We are all about sharing wisdom, healing, and sharing light for the world to become better. Today I want to respond to a comment, and the comment is about Izingane Zesithunywa. What makes ukuthi imali inqabe, what blocks money and umsebenzi njoba siyingane zesithunywa, meaning that people out there who are experiencing financial blockages and umsebenzi unqabile kodwa bayingane zesithunywa. It's a comment that I got from at knowledge. Someone in the comment section mentioned, like, asked this very interesting question. So I'm going to respond now. Asqala. When it comes to money issues, we cannot generalize our money problems as I cannot come here and just generalize money problems for each and every ngane yesithunywa. Isithunywa will only work against you if awusiphileli, if awusebenzisi, or if you don't use your particular gift. For example, mina ngumuntu okhulekela abantu, ngumuntu osiza abantu ngomkhuleko and also sharing videos. Should I decide that one day that I don't want to do videos, I don't want to pray for people, I just don't want to communicate with people, this thunya that I have, ingilosi engiphila naye engaphakathi kumina, it will just mess up my life and it will mess up the things that I like. And to be quite honest with you, it has done that before, because of I would just pray and pray lapho na lapho. I wasn't someone who prays every now and again. I was just a student obeka ithandela impilo yakhe nje ukuthi ngesikolweni ngiyabuya ngiya ku part-time job yami and I have a boyfriend and I go to my boyfriend's house and then nje kumnandi nje. I was just living a life yakanoma ubani ordinary. Kanti as time went on, I discovered myself ukuthi cha nginayo ingilosi and ingilosi yami iphakeme, and it requires me to act in a certain way and to pray, and not just pray once, gotta pray, just to keep saying, just to end all the heaviness that I sometimes feel, or sometimes I just feel like crying, but it just says you need to pray. So I am at a point where I understand that prayer is medication to me for everything. For me to be sane and okay, I just need to pray. That's all. And I'm saying I think better. Even my mood changes, ngiba more happier and be grumpy and all of those things. And it wants me to spend time alone. It wants me to be alone at some stage of the game. Like, people would really see me when I want them to see me. Angeke ungibone ngoba wena ufuna ukungibona, uzongibona ngoba mina ngifuna ukuthi ungibone. That's the type of person I am. Sometimes I would feel bad ukuthi I don't even visit my friends' places, but I always want them to come and visit my own place and sleep at my own place. Kodwa mina makumele ngiyolala endaweni zabantu. It's difficult. Coming back to the money issue, I will not generalize people's money issues because of kuyahluka. On TikTok, I made a video of people who are struggling with money issues, more especially abantu abangayiboni imali yabo, abantu ababoleka imali kubomashonisa. So basically uyabuyela kumashonisa even though uqeda ukumbhadala, but you always continue to go back to mashonisa. I asked those people to get a cup of water, put your silver coins in that cup, and la ukhulekela khona emsameni wakho uyibeke leyo cup, ulayita ibani zakho, ukhuleka. uzosibona isimo semali yakho sizoshintsha as time goes. And nawe stop it ukuboleka imali, or stop it ukuphana ngemali. Going back to Izingane Zesithunywa, imali, to be quite honest, yes, people are describing imali as an energy, money as this, money as that. Kuphuma kuwena ukuthi imali uyibona kanjani empilweni yakho. Mina, I even see people as money. Abantu abangaphakathi kwesimo sempilo yami as money. Umuntu owesithunywa, umuntu okhulekayo, umuntu okhanyiselayo, owambulelwayo ukuthi kwenzakalani, noma khona okuzayo kodwa kuzuza kanje. So I've experienced financial struggles in such a way that I would say I don't have money in my bank account, but I would have people who do stuff for me. If I didn't have money to go to work, I would have a friend, someone who would take me to work. So that whole experience that I had, it showed me I don't literally have to have money myself, but God can give me people who can literally take care of me without even wanting something from me. And understanding that isiphiwe nasi isithunywa ngihamba naso singidinga ukuthi ngikhuleke. It needs me to pray. The more I pray and pray for others, the more everything I need, my needs are just covered. I won't lie and say njengoba ngumuntu okhulayo ngeke ngalala ngingadlanga. Ngiyakhuleka kodwa angikaze ngalala ngingadlanga. Ngiyakhuleka kodwa umsebenzi uke wangiphelela. Imali ke yangiphelela yashabalala, kodwa God have sent his people to come and assist me ngezindlela zabo. So I am at a point where I am comfortable to say I don't even have 1 million or 1,000 in my bank account, but I know that there are people that God will sending apart kwesimo sempilo yami who will be there to assist me and guide me and show me what needs to happen. Simple, and without wanting more from me or without trying to benefit from me, who would just genuinely help me. I am blessed. I am really, really blessed. So coming back to the money situation, to people who are saying umsebenzi unqabile, nemali inqabile, you will have to pray and be specific and you also need to develop a skill of reflection and just looking at your life to say, yeah, yebo nginengilosi nginesithunywa kodwa imali. And thina abantu abaphiwe spiritual, whether uyisangoma or whether umuntu okhulekela abantu, just general healers, people or the society pushes us to that point ukuthi mele manje siprove a point ukuthi I'm a healer and I have money and all of those things. Some of us njengoba uNkulunkulu asikhethile ukuthi sizosiza abantu bakhe, akasidingi sithwele ubucwebe bala emhlabeni, akasidingi silokolo sithwele ubukhazikhazi bala emhlabeni, lokolo busy flexing. Cha. Inkosi idinga inhliziyo yakho ukuthi ibe pure nokuthi uyisebenzele uhile abantu bayo. Iyafuna inkosi ukuthi uhlupheke? Cha, ayifuni ukuthi uhlupheke. Ayifuni ukuthi uhlale in bad conditions. Cha. Wena mawuyithola imali as a person who's healing, you make sure that you secure a nice shelter, you uyakha, wenza umuzi wakho ube muhle, wenza isigodlo sakho sibe sihle abantu mabafikile. Like, you are someone who can afford life. You are ordinary, but you are extraordinary because of what? Of your gift. How many, like ngathini, what are the chances of a person who's gifted ubone bathi uhlala kubukhazikhazi in this fancy house kodwa lo muntu kuthiwa umuntu ophilisayo? It's rare to see those people. It's really rare. And when you dig deep and find out to those people, usukubona ukuthi hey, people now they've went this far for them to be this type of a person. But to be quite honest, uNkulunkulu as a gifted person prefers us to just be simple and normal. And the people that you walk with, your guardian angels, your ancestors that they walk with you every day, bebaphila empilweni abantu abanjani, abantu abathandani, yini bona into abayipreferayo. And there are questions that you also need to dig deep with. Do you personally, if God had given me all the money in the world and I had the gift that I had, do you think I'd be praying for people? Because I'd be saying, I just want to travel. I just want to go there. I'd be doing up and downs, up and downs, up and downs. But God is saying, I can't give you something that will distract you. So when I go ukuthi there's money blockages, umsebenzi unqabile. We are living in the times where you really need to dig deep. And as you pray, you're not necessarily praying for umsebenzi, but you have to also dig deep in a sense of how can you take the knowledge that you have and share it with the rest of the world. God, guide me, show me. Uyayicela inkosi ngicela ukuthi ungambulele ungikhanyisele ungibonise indlela okuyona yona ekumele ngiphile ngomsebenzi wami. You need to get to a point where you speak to God like uyambona, ukhulume naye, umcela kuhlenge akubonise akukhanyisele. Because I was also at a point where I'm like, I'm working, but nje umsebenzi wami uyafluctuate up and down. God. And then God was like, you are gifted, you know that. Start working. Start working regardless of ukuthi umephi kuphi awunani unani. Just start. So njengengane yesithunywa enesithunywa esinamandla, pray. Khuleka uvule inhliziyo yakho, but be specific now to God. And I know that you have ideas. I know you have plans. Somewhere you have plans, but the only thing ekhlupayo ukuthi you don't even know where and how to start. Pray and act. Pray and act and open yourself up, because I know when you start something, it's terrifying, it's scary. You always wonder, will it work? But you never know. You will never know ukuthi ingasebenza na if you do not start it. So when it comes to money issues, Izingane Zesithunywa, our problems, our situations are very much subjective. Akufanani. Some of the blockages, let's say you had money and then all of a sudden you don't have money. What type of a life are you living? Because of Izingane Zesithunywa, you are told everything. As long as uzinikezela nje mkhulekeni ucela inkosi ukuthi kambulele ikukhanyisele, you are told everything. Mina, I had a situation where imali yangishabalela. Into zami ngathi zacala nje ngathi zafasa manje nganga understand ukuthi hayibo bengumuntu wemali kodwa manje angisaso umuntu wemali kwenze njani. But when you continue to pray and dig deep, God is able to give you answers. Ukuthi cut down on the posting. And I'm like, I don't post. What posts are they talking about? Those smaller posts that you do probably on your personal WhatsApp, you are posting about the food that you're eating, you are posting, you're just posting, you're posting. There are people in that smaller circle, even on your WhatsApp, who are not happy that when you're eating that type of a meal, when they cannot afford it. So it's smaller things that will literally try and block you at some stage of the game. Thola ukuthi akusi into yasekhaya, into ebhekene nawe nje qobo straight. 2, other people, they know that you are gifted, you're the chosen one. Wena ophiwe imali ukuthi mawuthola le mali ukwazi ukuthuthukisa ekhaya. So for them to stop leyo ntuthuko, that progress in your family, they will literally try and strike you. Get mad. But how do you find out about these things? It is through prayer. You pray, you ask inkosi, Nkosi ngicela ukuthi ungihambulele, ungikhanyisele ngesimo semali ngaphakathi kwempilo yami, isimo somsebenzi. You become specific and you just wait. And hence I'm saying people need to learn the skill of reflection. Ukuthi ngangi right, but what really happened? You must be someone who can look at the past and try to understand the present so that you can see the future. Private life yebalekile these days. Yiyo nje ebalekile. 2, you succumb to pressure as Izingane Zesithunywa. You want to do things manje ugcina uhamba uyoboleka imali. You don't necessarily have to boleka imali. Whatever small money salary that you get, you need to look at it and say, okay, this is what I want to do this month. What is it that I cut off? Yini into cut off so that ngizokwazi ukuthola le nto engiyitholayo. Then next month I'll be able to go back and do what I'm supposed to do. So those thinking ways, you must think whatever little that you have, what is it that you are willing on your monthly expenses to sacrifice so that you can get this, and then the next month that is coming you are able to balance. So abanye abantu bahlulwa ukuqabanga. You just want to have everything, then bese uyangaphandle bese uyothola imali so that you will add on whatever that you want to add. Kanti you could have sacrificed. So the person who's asked about thina siyingane zesithunywa kwenziwa yini ukuthi kube nama financial blockages nokuthi umsebenzi unqabe. There are different reasons for different people. As Fanani, we cannot generalize it. I would advise that you should consult so that you can find out what's happening ngemali yakho, because of it could be a way of Izithunywa sikhuluma nawe sifuna ukubonisa ukuthi sinamandla angakanani. Could be that it's people, your surroundings, people around you, they are just jealous of you. It could be someone oke wamboleka imali bakungamelanga ukuthi umboleka imali now uneyinkinga zemali. When it comes to umsebenzi, kukhona abantu mhlawumbe abakushwabulele ngaphakathi kwekhaya lakho, kukhona abanye abantu abalokolo bathini bekuphehla mini nobusuku bayacindezela ukuthi ungawutholi umsebenzi. But how do you find out about these things? When you start praying and ukhuleke ngokuzinikela, ukhuleke ngokuvula inhliziyo, yila ukuvele kucace khona. You see things clearly. I love you so much, guys. Akube nobumbano nozwano nothando ngaphakathi kwamakhaya wenu.